I will pay 2 for that.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Trainer TV League Vlogs. Sorry about last week. Due to some unforeseen circumstances, we're not able to film, but we're back today. Playing some VGC here, and Ian's over there playing a match. Gonna have a good time.
So, I made a new profile on my Switch to play the game in a new language so I can get Masuda Dittos. But I cannot continue if I don't have a starter Pokemon, and that's where you guys come in. So you guys gotta comment whatever starter you want me to pick, and if you want to, you can pick a nickname for it. I don't care. So basically, comment whatever starter, comment a nickname, I'll pick a comment at random, and that'll be the starter.
Hello trainers, this is Professor Ian here with your tip of the week. Today we're going to be talking about checking prizes, so let's get into it.
So, one of the big things that sets great players apart is the ability to check their prizes with the first search of the game. So when we search our decks throughout most of the game, the expectation is, it shouldn't take more than 15 to 30 seconds per action at most. So there is an exception to that for the first search of the game. The first time you do an action like your Viridian Forest or a search card that allows you to search the whole contents of your deck, it's generally understood that you could take anywhere from 30 seconds to 45 seconds to look through your deck and get a sense for what is prized. So in order to do that, it takes a lot of practice. It's a skill that takes time, but the things that I find are the most important are, know your energy count and know the counts of the really important cards. If you do those two things, you'll have a pretty good sense, and maybe you won't know exactly what your prizes are, but you will have a good sense for which things you're missing or which things you're going to have to dig for or dig out your prizes in order to move forward with your game state. And there's a second Sneasel, that's 3 energy, Poipole, 4 energy, 5 energy. There's the Nag, so I have the full, I only run a 1-1 Poipole, so I know they're both in here. 5, 6, there's the Guzzlord, there's that. There's 1 Silvally, there's that. 7, 8, second Umbreon, 9, 10, second Weavile. Alright, so it looks like, based on my first search, I prized 1 energy. It looks like I might have prized a Sneasel. So I prized a Sneasel. I prized one of my red blues, it looks like.
According to this, they say
I
it's
saw
30
both
seconds.
Silvallis.
How much?
And I prized 1 energy. I
It
have
says
another
30
one.
then.
Alright, let's see how I did. So there's the red blue, there's the Silvally, I prized the Oak, prized the Sneasel. Oh, I didn't prize a Dark, so I miscounted my energy. So that's the general idea, guys. As you can see, it takes skill, it takes practice, it takes a good knowledge of your deck list. So work at it, and it will make you a better player. That's my tip of the week. Train on.
Jack, what did you finally end up doing?
I finally beat the game. It took me way too long, and more time than I would like to admit on camera.
Say it right now. Tell us.
Like 24 hours.
Wow. What a noob.
I'm pretty sure Sam did it in less than like 10.
Good job on finally catching up to the rest of us.
I know. I was worried that I was going to be left out of the first room if I didn't.
We're still gonna leave you out of everything. We're all disappointed in you, Jack.
I'm very disappointed in myself. You can see I'm tearing up a little bit. See this? This is like not eye sweat. This is just like me tearing up. Yeah, so...
Professor Ian here. I'm going to show off the deck that I played yesterday at my local cup, and I made top 8 with. It's a deck that nobody expected to do well, a bit of a sleeper. I'm pretty proud of it. Here it is. It is my Dark Box deck. I know, Dark Box, big groans, but it's very pretty, you got to admit. And it's, it's a really fun deck to play. It can do a lot. It can get outs to a lot of things. It's non-linear, which I really like, and it's dark, which is kind of my bag. So my options are limited right now, guys. But top 8 is pretty dang good. So I thought I would just kind of give you all a look at it. What do you think? Leave a comment down below, let me know.
So recently, like yesterday, I got first place at a VGC tournament using this team, so I thought it'd be a good idea to kind of show off what I was doing. So of course, we have the boy. This thing's horrifying. It won me 1 game. Of course, you gotta run the Whims Cut next to it. Basically, what the Whims Cut's gonna be doing is just helping hand, tailwind. So people don't normally like running the helping hand. They prefer something like fake tears, taunt, just something not helping hand or energy ball. But I like those 2 moves. Helping hand helps when my Dracovish is intimidated or burned to keep getting those 1-shots. Energy ball gets around the problem of Gastrodon. So if Gastrodon tries to Storm Drain my Dracovish, you got the Whimsicott with Energy Ball next to it, gets rid of it. Here we have Tyranitar. This is a bit of an interesting set. The one I ran yesterday was Choppleberry, which never ended up proccing, so we're switching that item out. This is Protect, Crunch, Dragon Dance, Rock Slide. Nothing too special about him. Basically, if there's just no Pokemon on the field that can get rid of him, you just Dragon Dance and just make him a threat. Here we have Legends, Excadrill. There's nothing too special about him. I think the only unique thing about him is his nature, which is Jolly. You can find out all these battles I did on Clear Creek Gym on YouTube. You can find every stream of all the battles that happen, including singles. And we have the Dragapult named by Brody. This Dragapult's super special because he's holding a Choice Scarf. So what this Dragapult is going to be doing is outspeeding Dracovish if they set up Tailwind in front of it. So if they're like, oh, what's Dragapult going to do or whatever, I can just outspeed it, 1-shot it, right? No, they can't. Alright, so this is the last member of the team, Arcanine. He's basically just a support build. He's got 33% berry with Will-O-Wisp, Flare Blitz, Extreme Speed, and Protect. So he's nothing too special. He's just kind of there to make sure everything goes well, make sure we don't get 1-shot by stuff.
We had a question last week. Someone wanted to see my collection. I'm not really a collector. I hold onto my cards mostly just to play them. But I do love having fancy cards, as you've seen. So I was going to show off my playables binder, which is different than my trades binder. These are cards that I do not intend to trade. I keep just as options in case I want to build different decks. I try to bring as many of the pieces I need for different deck cores that I might want to play, or cards that seem like they might be interesting. So I keep this binder separate from my trade binder. So I thought we'd just go through it. Everybody could see kind of the things I've been collecting. It starts out with Pokemon. We got some Ultra Beasts there. We got our Nags and stuff. Some Snoruns. We got Glaceon. Some normal types there. Rangaroos are just the best. This guy just never really got to see the play he deserved for what a cool card he is. Some dark stuff. I know when Dark Box first came out, I thought maybe the Sharpedo was the way to go, but didn't really work out that way. Let's see, some fighting guys. This served me very well back in the Zoroark days. Here's my Day-Days. These were great back in Zoro as well. A lot of these are just kind of from the Zoroark days, different partners from Zoroark. Of course, he is now rotated, but many of the partners remain in format. And then we get into the items here. The items that aren't in decks right now. Like I said, I do sure like fancy cards, and I hang out with our backpack vendor Kui way too much, so I end up buying a lot of cards from him. There's those guys. We got our greens, copycats. We got our Cynthias there. Lilies right below. Extra set of Cynthias in case I need to build another deck. There's a couple cool stadiums I've got. A couple of these were pulls, actually, which was pretty fun. And some special energies and some normal energies. I used to carry around a full 8 of each type of energy, just in case anybody needed them. But now I just carry around one of those energy boxes that they send at the pre-releases. So anyway, that is my little binder there. Let me know what you think. It's the end of the night. It's just me and Brenna here. Everybody is gone. So as we are wont to do before all the kids have gone home. As we're wont to do at the end of the night, we're gonna have a little pack battle. Open up some cards and see who gets the glory. So wish us luck. All right.
Doesn't matter. I know we don't have our Lucky Charms with us though.
Yeah.
Lily Pop. Decidueye.
Oricorio.
Aw.
Wow.
First pack goes to you.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Those go in front.
Go on the
And you
front.
turn it over, and it should be the energy.
Yep, I'm good.
The pretty character art Excadrill.
Ooh, Marshadow.
Ooh, and a Schweevile.
I win.
Hey, full arch. You gotta show that thing off.
Yeah, right. Pretty. Oh, look at that one. Look how pretty that card is, guys. Can't even be mad.
Can't be mad that it's not playable.
Well, no, not yet.
Not yet. Well, yeah.
You don't know what's coming out now.
That's true. Ipom.
Toga Damaru. Can't say that one very well.
Reverse Chincho.
Reverse Onyx.
Embor.
I got Polithene.
This Ipom is interesting. It says once during your turn, you may put the top card of your opponent's deck on the bottom of their deck without looking at it.
Okay.
But then there's that lantern from this set that lets you look at the top card of either player's deck.
Right.
So if you get them both in play, it's like a pseudo chip Ice Axe every turn. I feel like there's a combo
Stop
there.
giving people ideas.
I know, making the world a worse place.
Yeah, right. Last one.
Is this the last one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So quick. All right.
All right. God, it just ends too fast.
In fact, we got already 2 white codes. Crazy.
Chincho.
Onita.
I got a reverse Zangoose.
I got Secret Rare Scoutland.
And a Trevenant.
Waylord.
Well, let's see. Okay, so we both got a character art.
Yeah.
Neither of us got any hollows, right?
I got a Decidueye.
Oh, then you definitely won. You got a hollow and a full art. So here's what we're up against. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. And
Yeah, that's going to be it for us. It's a late night, so... What, do you want to sign us off, Brenna?
Sure. Train on, guys. We'll see you next week.
Train on.